I thought I would show you how I take out a notch. So what I've got here is there's going to be a rebate. That's going to be the back. The back of this cabinet is going to fit in here. So I've taken this out on the router table that I've got, and so let's show you quickly how I knock out the notch here. So the best way I find is to use a chisel and a mallet like this, and there's my line here. You don't want to start on the line. If you start on the line and there's too much timber this side, on this side of the line, what you'll find is that when you hit it with the mallet, it will drive the chisel into this part. And you'll end up, by the time you're finished, you'll have taken away too much. So you want to chop towards the line slowly. There's a bit slack in the vise. So, there we go. So you want to leave a bit off the line, and a good way to control your tool, your chisel, is to, if you hold it between this first finger and your thumb, and you use this one to grip onto the timber, you can use it like you can squeeze with it, and that means you're really in control of what you're doing. You're unlikely to slip. And the same when you're going this way, you can use this finger to grip, and you're holding this really tight. It's not going to go into your fingers because you're going parallel to your finger. It's unlikely to go like this, so you're all in control. So it's about learning how to use your fingers and that to control what you're doing, and then chop down the way. And sometimes when you're teaching people to do this, they tend to overcut this. They tend to cut too far back in. All you got to do is to line up your tool and cut straight down. And the same this way, if you place the blade on here and you slide across, then this is going to be the same shape as here. Whereas if you tend to dig in like this, then your finish is really bad. So you want to use what's there before as sort of a guide, and it speeds you up and makes everything fast. So I'm confident that I can go onto my line, because there's like a small bit of timber on this side of the line, so it wasn't going to force it to go squint. And then again, see what I'm doing with my fingers. And everything is under control. When I turn this way, so I know what the tool is going to do because I feel in control of it. It's not like if I'm holding it like this, I don't really know what direction it's going to go in, but doing it this way, I'm in complete control of what's happening, and therefore I have no excuse if I'm not doing a good square notch here. So that is, of course, except for grain being a bit, until I can grain, it can do crazy things. So there we go. That is that done nice and square and beautiful.